On today's Wellness Wednesday, I'm joined by Althea Burke, a certified life coach with day-defined health and life coaching. And today, we're unpacking that buzzword, self-sabotage, what it means, how it shows up in our lives. Good afternoon, Althea. Thanks for joining us.
My pleasure.
What is self-sabotage?
So I see self-sabotage as habitually falling back on outdated coping mechanisms. That at one point helped us to get those basic human needs of love, safety, and belonging met. But when you're trying to change something, that mix of old ways of being and moving forward with the goal setting, future pacing can kind of create this experience of complacency, helplessness, anger, frustration, confusion.
What causes it? What brings it on?
So I think the good news is that self-sabotage, it's not really a thing. It's just neurobiology at play.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it's a protection mechanism, right? Because like Cody Jinks says, when you live with your demons long enough, you think they're your friends, right? You know, you just get that comfort level.
Exactly. Why don't we go through an example?
Yeah, let's do that.
Of what's going on here. So let's say you have a goal to leave the office on time to have dinner with family.
Gotcha.
Right? So the excuses that you load up as to why you can't leave is maybe your work and office culture praises, sleeping when you die, going above and beyond, right? Or if you just do this one more thing right now, you won't have it to do tomorrow. Or if you don't push through, then you might not be considered for a promotion.
Gotcha.
Okay?
Gotcha.
So what research in voluntary movement shows is that we have 0.5 of a second from the time our brain sends us a signal to act to when we actually follow through on that urge. And of that 0.5 of a second, we have 0.2 of a second to actually redirect our focus back to our original goal,
right?
And bypass all of the excuses. So what this means for us and self-sabotage is that, number one, we have to know ourselves on a deep level.
Yes.
And we have to understand the stories that we tell ourselves. So if we flip the coin with the example that we were talking about, and you discover that you stay late at work because you feel powerful in your role at work, life outside of the office is boring to you, or you believe that the outcome of your work is more important than family dinners, right? From that place, you might say that staying at work has everything to do with control, desiring excitement, or the need to feel important. And what I love about this example from Dr. Jeffrey Schwartz, who is a world expert in obsessive compulsive disorder, is that it shows us that we have veto power. We have the ability to control the thoughts that we act on. So we have free won't. I won't do this, I won't do that, instead of what we think we have, which is free will. Like, I will act in my best interest at all times.
And we have to remember, one of the best advice I got was, a no to one thing is a yes to something else.
Yes.
And a yes to one thing is a no to something else.
Exactly. That's such a good point. David Rock, he's an author and leadership coach. He said, changing behavior requires deepening our ability to choose what to focus on among the menu of ideas popping into our consciousness. So you hit the nail right on the head.
Yeah, and it's that self-talk that gets us sometimes too, right? We get those replays in our head, and we got to, as you mentioned, in the immediacy, don't give it time to fester in our head. Get it out, change that direction quickly, right?
Yep. You can change the direction quickly. And I think that this research is so empowering because it shows us that we do have control. The thoughts are one thing, but what we choose to move forward on is another thing. So I think what's helpful in overcoming self-sabotage is consistently confronting the limiting beliefs or the chatter of that inner critic, I call it.
Yeah.
Being curious, why am I thinking what I'm thinking? And developing a robust emotional vocabulary to give voice to the inner experiences.
And over time, I guess you can start to see a less frequency of those situations popping up when you practice it over and over again?
You'll start the experience of the confusion, the frustration. Why do I feel like I'm destroying myself mentally, physically, emotionally? Why am I not meeting those goals? Yeah, will dissipate because you're like, I see what you're doing, and I won't do that.
So good, so good. Thank you so much for joining us.
My absolute pleasure, Tim.
Appreciate you sharing that with us. Great, great advice. We need to act on that. No more self-sabotage. Make that promise to yourself this holiday season, all right? Hey, check her out on daydefine.com. You can find more information with Althea Burke, our certified life coach with Day Define Health and Life Coaching. Thank you so much.
Tim.
You bet.